hypnotized by the humdrum of life. We get fucking 9 to 5s.
I
Or
can't
we just
wait.
live on benefits.
I can't wait for that 9 to 5, bro. It's gonna be great.
We live on benefits, right? Live in a flat, and we're always waiting for GTA 6.
There are people
that's
like that, probably, who, like, probably at least, like,
There are definitely
65%
people
of
like
their life is spent
That's
commenting
our
on
target
YouTube
demographic
videos,
right there,
going,
dude.
when is GTA 6 gonna come out, Rockstar? God.
Dude.
That's a little gamer anecdote for you there. I don't know. See, that's another thing. I don't know what our demographic is going to be.
Honestly, I can see it being, like, people exactly like us, which
That would
are...
be pretty cool.
This generation, right? This generation... like that thing you said to me the other day, how... in general, people are just feeling burnt out with life. And I think that's a really, like...
I think that's more present than ever. Especially now. Yeah,
definitely, mate. Because, like, capitalism and shit... Not sound like a Marxist over here, but, like... Like, literally, I didn't realise, it's kind of obvious, but I didn't realise, like, how similar it is that people like us, either students or people who are unemployed, which is the same thing, and then we see, like, I personally, right, Elon Musk, he's pretty funny.
He is pretty funny.
When I think about it, like, I will never be that rich. Like, let's
I'm not,
be fucking
I'm
honest,
not
right?
gonna sit here and be like, one day, one day I'll be that rich.
I'm gonna fucking afford that with
my
minimum wage.
expectations are, well, I don't want to have any expectations, because if you don't have any expectations, then you can't be disappointed. So, but I want, what I ideally want is just to be able to live in a state of
just
financial
to have
comfort.
a decent,
not in like
a decent life, decent food.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, hopefully we get a nice view.
Yeah, hopefully, like,
whatever.
my window
But
isn't
anyway,
like just the wall of the building next to me.
you're not looking at the next wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Or the ground floor. The ground floor is pretty shitty.
I don't mind ground floor.
But anyway, what I was
go on.
saying, right, what I was talking about was, like, people like you and me. I'm Harvey and you, Dexter. Just to remind
you guys. We'll keep doing that every single episode.
Literally. And to remind us as well.
Because we forget quite often who we are.
Anyway, right. Everybody in this generation, everybody. Well, not everybody, but obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's looking at Elon Musk and feeling the same exact thing where it's like, he's pretty funny, but he's so rich, and it's such...
He's so
even
disconnected.
him existing is an insult to my existence. Like, and the disconnect as well. But it's like, same with Jeff Bezos and shit, and so many people are feeling that with just life.
I really don't know how that's gonna... Because I've been looking at this sort of... This concept you're talking about, of people feeling burnt out, people feeling like the work that... Excuse me, Jesus. I don't know if my mic picked up that little burp there. What is I on about? People feeling like burnt out and shit like that, and people feeling unsatisfied with not just like the economy, but like just the way life is for 98% of the population, you know? I don't know, because it feels like we're heading towards a tipping point, but I'm not like exactly a societal analyst, if that's even a thing. I'm not, you know, and what people who study the economy. I'm not one of those people, so I don't know the severity of the way people are feeling right now. I don't know when that's gonna tip over the edge, but it feels like, at least for me, it feels like we're edging towards that. You know?
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Like, the whole... Like, even my dad and people... Not just my dad, but, like, my teachers and shit. Like, people who aren't fucking...
Naughty word.
Right. They think... Like, they talk about it, and it's, like, a big possibility that... Like, one thing my dad said to me was that in the next, whatever, like, 10, 20 years, right? At least for the Western world, we're British, obviously, and there's also the corrupt USA, which is even like worse.
USA, we love the USA, but you guys have got a crazy ass country. Dude, I'm pretty scared of you guys.
It's so split. It's so divided.
Honestly, Jesus,
anyway,
go on.
Yeah, he was talking about like how in the future there's a possibility, and it's quite large.
Who? Sorry, I
where-
lost you. You lost me. Who are you talking about? Oh, your dad.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my dad was
I
telling me
zoned out
right,
for a second.
that in the future there's a
Yeah, go
down.
on.
There's a possibility, right, that the rich will become so rich that there's not enough literal money for everyone else.
Yeah.
But the money that they earn, even if they get taxed correctly, which, to be honest, if everybody got taxed correctly,
I don't
I don't
know.
know
I
if
don't
that's even a
understand
thing.
tax in its entirety. But
yeah, I'm not qualified to
yeah,
talk.
we are
But
not
the
qualified
rich-
to talk about this. Just want to say,
Yeah, this is not
none of
financial
us-
advice. You know those
well, none of us. There's
investing
two of us.
videos.
Neither of us. You should not listen to either of us. I mean,
Yeah,
you are.
this is like
and I hope
background
you are
noise.
listening to this podcast. But we are pretty
Imagine if we got
stupid.
no views.
Go on.
But yeah, you know those investing videos where they're like,
Yeah.
they give you all this obvious financial advice where it's like, you need to buy Bitcoin right now, and then they always say this is not financial
Yeah,
advice.
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
not viable.
They got to put it. It's like a
It's
disclaimer at
exactly-
the bottom of the video. Yeah, I've seen so many videos like that where it's like,
Yeah.
I am not a
That's funny.
financial advisor. This is not.
Even though they literally
advice.
are. They're literally
Yeah,
doing
it's
that,
literally
they just
advice.
have
But
to
I know why
claim
they have
that.
to say
So
it because it's like if somebody follows what they said and they like lose a bunch of money, they're on decent grounds to just sue. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
literally.
it probably won't go anywhere, the suit, but like, you don't want to take that chance. I'm not about
Yeah,
taking that
man.
chance.
If you're just a guy talking
I can't
about
remember what his
Bitcoin
name
on
is.
YouTube.
On YouTube, he's like a MacBook. He's like an Apple repairman who does like at-home repairs. He's like a third-party repair man for Apple products. Louis Rosman or something like that. I can't remember.
I've never
He's
heard of that guy.
been doing a lot of. I've seen him somewhere before, and I can't remember where I saw him before. But I started seeing his videos pop up in my recommended feed when the whole like GameStop thing started happening, the Wall Street Bets GameStop thing.
Yeah.
That really like he started. I don't know why, but like he started uploading videos, or I don't know if he's been uploading financial videos before that, because he is just like his business, at least in real life, is repairing MacBook stuff, and he was into the legal side of it when, and I remember this, when Apple started to try and like stop third-party repair companies from repairing old Apple products, because as Apple is a big corporate
yeah.
company, they don't want people prolonging the life of their devices, shit like that, because it makes them money.
Yeah.
When their what's it called? What's that fucking phrase? Planned obsolescence. That kind of bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him making videos about that, but that was ages ago, and he started uploading videos when the GME Wall Street Bets thing started happening. I can't remember how many weeks ago that was now, but
Dude, time is
not real.
and especially because of lockdown, it's just
everything is
fucking
just
smudge.
a blur. It's so I can't even
Yeah.
remember what I was talking about now. I can't remember why I brought him up.
The fucking
Oh no, yeah,
MacBook repair guy, bro.
He
Like,
all
that
of
was like
his
5
videos
seconds
when
ago.
he's talking about GameStop and all this shit. He puts in the bottom of his videos, not even just for like a couple seconds, it's the entire thing. Like, I am not a financial
Oh, yeah.
advisor. Please do not take my advice.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, because I wouldn't
whole
want to get
concept
sued
is
if I
so
put my
funny.
opinion out there. We are not financial advisors. Please do not sue us. Please do not follow
Dude,
our
imagine
advice.
if people on Twitter, when they say like some political opinion, they have to below that,
You have to put like,
they have to say like this is not political.
dude, I'm
advice
not,
or
dude,
some
I'm
shit.
surprised we're not there yet. I'm really surprised we're not
Yeah,
there yet. At
actually,
least to
to
the
be
point of like
honest.
jokes. Not to be that guy who's like, you can't joke about anything anymore. I don't know why I turned American in that impression, but like,
I think
I
we all
feel
know
like it's
why, bro.
really hard. Like, you can't say anything. Oh no, I sound exactly like that guy. I sound exactly like the kind of guy who's like, you can't say anything on the internet without offending anyone. But like, it is quite. You can put anything out there, and somebody will read it and go, "Hey, I don't like that," and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you have the right to be like, I don't like that. But it's just like, I mean, when people say that, I'm like, well, what do you expect? It's the internet. It's such a the internet
Yeah,
is such a
exactly,
new thing.
yeah.
Like,
Dude, the things that we learn in like school, where it's like, first of all, like there's that, I don't know how true it is, but like there's that whole concept like, oh, you can't, once you put something on the internet, you can't take it
Yeah,
down,
digital footprint.
which is
and that.
kind of true.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of
It
not
takes
true.
a lot
But then
of
there's
effort
also
to
the
get it off
thing.
of the internet.
Yeah, yeah, but there's also the thing about like, it was mostly tied to like cyber safety, and the fact like, first of all, not everything you read on the internet is true,
Yeah.
but then it's like kind of, with cyber safety, like you just shouldn't listen to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like if people tell you, like I remember like, some of the shit was like kind of like scary.
When? What do you mean?
People, like in
What, at school?
yeah, high school and junior school,
Yeah.
like they'd always make it like some weird, like there's the
Oh, do you remember the
well-known
videos?
as videos.
Oh my god!
You know that one with the girl on the billboard where it's like
I was gonna say
that guy comes into the house, dude. When I was the age, right, they showed us
Yeah, go on.
that when they were like, the girl who's uploads a picture to the internet, and now I know like, oh, that's why it's on the billboard outside her house because it's
Oh,
like,
it's supposed to be like, look, it's here and you can't take it away.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, and it's like open to the public, and that's the
That's like the
fucking-
lesson. It's like, if you
Yeah,
put
but
something on
when
the
I was a
internet, you're
kid-
showing it to everyone.
Exactly, yeah. But when I was a kid, I just didn't get that at
Yeah.
all. When they showed it to us when I was that age, I just didn't understand it whatsoever. Like I just
It
genuinely
was
was
too.
like,
It was too. It was supposed to be. It was too like. Too complicated for like a little kid to comprehend.
yeah,
no,
like
I
the
get you.
age they were like, right,
Like,
we need to,
we need-
putting nudes on the internet.
Somebody in an office somewhere was like, right, we need to make infographic, an informational video to teach kids about the internet. And some guy was like, why don't we just, do like a simple thing, so kids can understand it. And the other guy in the room piped up and was like, how about we make it way too complicated? How about we put
Exactly.
a real billboard?
Why does it seem? Oh, go on.
I'm you go on because I don't know where this joke is going.
Alright, I'll take the go on from the go on. But
Oh no, I know what I
why?
wanted to say, but yeah, go
and
on.
we're gonna. Oh, okay, well, because I feel
It's
like just because of
related.
like the wheel and how the wheel keeps on turning and nothing changes.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna be the same, but it feels like every generation is so out of touch with the youngest one.
Yeah.
I mean that's
No,
obvious.
dude,
but
already
why,
I'm kind of like,
why is it
when
like-
you look at like, sometimes I'll see
Yeah, but
jokes
we still
on my
understand
phone
it.
and I'm
Like,
like,
we can still make.
yeah, no, I get that,
jokes.
but I feel like at a certain point, there's going to come a certain time where eventually I'm going to be scrolling through whatever social media it is, and I'm going to see like a meme or something, and I'm not going to get it, and I'm going to be like, oh fuck, that's
You
it.
know,
I've crossed
as you
that
said
point.
that, I really visualize that, and I can actually totally see that. Like,
Yeah, there's gonna
I think we're
when you're
just
like
lifting
25
off
or so, I don't
now.
know. Yeah, maybe.
yeah, we're just losing our grasp. Like, this is right now. We're 18. Well, Dex is 19. I'm
Yeah, for
18.
context.
Personal information. We can't take that back now
Yeah,
'cause it's on the
now it's on the
internet.
internet. Yeah, shit.
Callback humor.
We should put that
But
on a billboard.
fucking yeah.
See how much of a
uh,
non sequitur that sounds like? Whatever company made that video, take it back. Well, they can't now. They can't take that video back because it's on the internet.
That's yeah.
It's a
but
perfect
every-
example. Wow. No, go on.
Every video, right? Like every video that's teaching something to kids, it's so out of touch and ineffective.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a bit
wow,
effective,
yeah.
but it's like
The-
it started with like, "This is your brain. This is
Yeah,
your brain
yeah,
on
yeah.
drugs," and it's like,
The fried egg.
it's like, yeah, but that's not.
That's
That's not gonna
not
appeal
yeah.
to like some teenager who's depressed
can't-
and doesn't get love
can't,
from their
like,
parents, and so
fathom
they do heroin.
the mind of someone, right, who, like when, have you seen that video of like, I think it's like a college campus or something like that, and they're doing like a news report, and it's a bunch of adults, and they say stuff like, yeet, that's so lit, kids.
Oh, I
The
think
weather
I've
is going to
seen
be
that, yeah, that's
so on point and stuff like that, and it's like, do you think that they're going to believe that? Like, do you think that kids are going to hear that and go, damn, they're one of us? You think that they're not going to hear that and go like, why are you trying so hard? Like, you think
Oh my
you think
God.
we, like, it's like if you walked around in like the brightest outfit ever thinking that you're like perfectly camouflaged. It's not gonna work. Then they're
Dude,
gonna realize that you're like it just feels off. It's not even like a conscious thought. When a kid hears an adult trying to act like a kid, they don't even realize it. Or at least this is in my experience. I don't it's not like a conscious thing that I'm like they're trying to be like a kid. It just feels off because
you just don't believe
your
it because
experience of
it's
other
instinct.
adults is like that's not how they are. And when you look at an adult who's trying to be like down and hip with the kids, you're just like that just feels, why is that wrong? Why does that feel wrong? And then you're like, oh right, what are you trying to do?
Exactly.
Like, what? I don't understand like adults that are like that, but I feel like I'm gonna be like that one day, and I have no control over it. There's gonna be a point in time like when I'm like middle-aged, and I'm gonna like make a joke, and kids are gonna be like, "Why did you say that? Don't say that." Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think there's one exception, right? Where, and this always, in every experience that if I've seen anybody else do it in any context, like if they're on stage and they're nervous, or if they're like
making a podcast for the first time and they're really really anxious that they're gonna fuck it up.
That was extremely
I'm not drawing from any life
relevant
experience there. That's just a completely off the top of my head example.
Exactly, man. But like one thing, right, that redeems being out of touch is if you just purely like admit it yourself and be so self-aware about it. Like if an old man is trying to teach me something, like if
personal information,
that's a name drop there. I don't know. Do we censor that?
We can bleep that out, right?
Doctor
teacher.
If our one of our teachers for one of our subjects who's an old man.
Me and Harvey went to the same
school,
by the way, for context.
Forgot about that. Forgot to mention that. If he was like trying to be down with the kids, that would be weird. But if he was like, I'm an old man and I'm just trying
I don't get it, but
teach this to some.
I'm
like, I don't get you young kids, but I can teach this.
Yeah,
like,
when they're self-aware about it and then they address it, I'm like, cool, you're trying your best.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that you don't want to make us cringe because that'll have the opposite effect. So well done, props, but still, shush.
Yeah, one of my lecturers as well, actually, recently, like on call, he was just saying like he taught everything that he wanted to teach for that like moment in time, and he said, right, so I want you guys to just like discuss what I've just talked about. But I'm going to leave the call because it's just a bit weird me hanging around, isn't it? Cool. And that was really relatable. Like, that was just really normal.
Yeah. Also, that's like an online thing as well. That's like, and they get that in like, in the sort of in the digital realm. They're like, let me just leave the call so it's not awkward.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's not even like, I'll just step away from my computer. It's like, let me just leave the call. That's good. I like that. Props to your lecturer.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, man. He's I don't know what he is. I don't know why I said he's just pretty cool.
Yeah,
like,
he's the bee's knees.
Yeah, he's the knees of the bees.